WWE 2K22 having microtransactions, or might have microtransactions. Most likely might have microtransactions. um, I want to say one thing. This says everything right here. I just can't believe that this is 2 2K has literally hit the nail in the coffin with this game. And this just proves that if I'm hearing too that there's going to be another Bioshock game. To be quite honest, I'm not even probably going to get it because that game is going to get microtransactions too, isn't it? So I won't get it. I think I'm going to have to do what I did with Square Enix. But the thing is, the only games I do get for Square Enix is what? Dragon Quest? And I don't touch Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts anymore. I'm done with them. Square hasn't shown me that they care. So why the fuck should I continue it? Same thing with the fucking 2K series, the WWE ones. So why the fuck should I fucking continue buying them? I've said that, hey, I'm not going to buy them. You know? And to be honest, since I was easing a little bit on GTA, you know, GTA, the trilogy, mainly because, it's exactly what I wanted. People want, I want to say something with the GTA trilogy. A lot of people want GTA 5 graphics. Are you stupid? That's exactly what type of graphics that I wanted. I wanted literally the same graphics from the PS2 version. Just hype up in HD. And you guys have a problem with that. They even told you that it's going to have PS2 graphics, just high definition. So that's not false advertisement. Rockstar literally told you that. So if anyone was like, "Oh, where's my GTA 5 graphics?" Fuck those graphics. I'm tired of seeing GTA 5 graphics. Fuck those graphics. I want to see GTA 4 graphics, to be honest, because that shit looks gold compared to GTA 5 graphics now. At the time, it looked fine, but I'm tired of seeing GTA 5. It looks like shit at this point. Compared to other graphics, look at Last of Us. Those character models are better than GTA 5. Look at Red Dead Redemption. Way better fucking character models than GTA 5. The fuck? Come on. I don't give a fuck, man. I really don't give a fuck. Alright? I really don't give a fuck. These companies These companies have not given a fuck about their hardcore fucking fans that actually gave them money and is there to begin with. Because if they newsflash, if newsflash, I was at the mall today and everyone was going to all the other restaurants except for one restaurant. Do you think that restaurant is going to make money? No, it's not. You dumb fucking shit. At that point, you have to change your attitude. You have to change your fucking tone. You have to suck people's dick. You don't have to, but that's an option. That's an option. You don't have to do it. But if you're desperate, really that desperate, then do it. But that's for only people that really don't know how to do it. You know. Uh but there's different levels of kissing ass basically, I guess. But with 2K22, this it's funny that I haven't talked about 2K22 in a while. And I haven't talked about WWE in a while. And I don't care what to talk about WWE, but I don't care what to talk about 2K22, but at the same time, something new just came about this shit. It's been like what, a few days since this came out, I guess. It came to me. Apparently this happened around October 26th, I believe. I just saw like two videos about it now. Um If not, then somewhere else. Maybe it came out later than that. But so 2K22 having microtransactions, guys. What do you think about that? Do you think it's amazing? This just proves to me that there's no coming back. I already feel like they killed. To me, I feel like 2K has already killed sports games in general, in my opinion. Most people are like, well, kind of EA kind of did that, or Activision. Whoever has what, to be honest, I don't even know anymore. Isn't it kind of sad that you don't know what companies are making these sports games anymore? Because at the same time, it feels like they're the same company. That's kind of sad. When a company fucks up, and for kind of I give Square Enix shit, right? But compared to 2K22, 2K20, I'm looking at it right now. Like compared to that game, they're basically printing out gold. To be honest, even though they're not, they're really not. So if anyone comes back and be like, "One time you said Square printed out gold," you see? No, they're not. The only gold that they shot out is the Neo one, the Neo games. What is it? The What Ends With You and the MMO, and that's mainly because they needed that shit to fucking succeed. They needed that to succeed. They didn't need the Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 15 to succeed, or the other products. They just need a Final Fantasy 14 to succeed. Why? Because it's the MMO and they make money out of it. Okay? If they put that effort and same passion into their other games, I guarantee you that shit would have been like Dragon Quest 11, a fucking masterpiece. All right? And I love that game. And the reason I'm pointing out these games is because these companies can do it. It's just they don't want to. And it's do I have to talk about it in a spiritual enlightenment way? Because it always comes back to me in my mind. It's just in my mind. My mind always tells me just tell them that the reason this shit sucks in the first place is because shit's fucking it's over. It's changing. Like you're not gonna see shit around here anymore. Good luck. No more movie theaters. Basically, no more fucking video games and shit. Because creativity is dead, and they're basically telling you, dude, we don't have to try anymore. Fuck you, it's over. Why should we try? Why should we try to dumb you down to make sure you're distracted to these products, basically, so you won't have to know your higher self? It's over. I'm done. Bye. Know your higher self. Know who you are, basically. That's basically what the message you're trying to tell you, even though these are motherfuckers. That's coming from a person from the heart. That literally is. If you want to know the truth of why these fucking movies really suck. And if you don't want to take it, well, you know what? Go find fucking something else. Because that's really the fact. Okay? Make some shit up in your mind. Go right ahead. Because that's really the fact. If you're not seeing it with your third eye, which is the most powerful fucking thing in your body. The most powerful thing. Because if it dies, you die. So you better fucking act fucking mature. Sorry, it's just... It's mostly it's really fucking stupid people, man. It's like, you know what? Whatever. You know what they say. Stupid people die for a reason. For real, you know? You know? You know? But, moving on. When it comes to 2K22, these people, man, I was gonna say how could you do this, but it's funny that you did do this. Why wouldn't you do this? This was the last thing you could have done. This was like literally the icing on the fucking cake for you to do this. To be quite honest, you fucked up the graphics from 2K20. There was no 2K21, and then you'd be like, "Oh, it hits different with 2K22," and then you show the trailer, It looks like shit. You say nothing, and you say it comes out in March, and now all of a sudden here's the icing on the cake, and it has microtransactions. That's a beautiful icing on the cake, guys. That's a beautiful icing on the cake. You know what? I have to applaud 2K for pissing off the right people. You piss WWE's pissed off at you. You guys have it's funny, Rockstar was in a corner and they had no reason. They had all the reasons for them to fucking say something to be like, yeah, we're making a game. Because they haven't done anything. They all they keep promoting is GTA 5. And people want to move the fuck on. People don't want to play GTA 5 in 2050. I'm sorry. What the fuck's wrong with you? Imagine playing Spyro and Crash Bandicoot 1 from all the systems, and that's all you get from the same company. Thank you. Thank you. You don't get anything else. You don't get Ratchet and Clank. You don't get Last of Us. You don't get Uncharted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So shut the fuck up. For all those people that are like, 2K22, because it's fucking sad. It is sad. This company has smacked you in the face, and you still want to buy their product. They have shit on you. They have literally, you have literally bought this game. If you have a child, if you bought this game for your child, you want to play, and you're go lucky and happy. They have shit on your child, and your child is playing it like this, and they took that shit in their fucking teeth in the core of the fucking mouth. And you're not a man or a woman enough to stand up to be like, you just shit on my child. Fuck you. You want to, you. It's funny because I'm doing classes and we're learning about branding and everything like that. And we haven't even talked about, we're done with the branding stuff, but we haven't even talked, we never even talked about the whole situation about branding when they don't give a fuck. I would love to bring that conversation up to my teacher. I'd be like, hey, miss, maybe we should do more about the branding stuff, but instead of the good side, we should look at the bad side of them not doing branding and learn how not to fucking do it. And I get some examples. Here, let me pick up some games that are called Rockstar, Square Enix, and 2K. And hold on, let me bring 2K, Take Two Interactive también. Why not? They belong in that freaking pot of a freaking witch boil. Literally. I mentioned the witch boil because it's, the holidays, basically Halloween. But it's true, man. It's like, remember at one point, I even said this, some of these companies, they're big like Rockstar and Square Enix, and when they do things, other companies follow. When these companies say that, oh no, we're not gonna take away your physical media, they're doing it slowly. They've been saying that they when they even when Sony said that, oh, remember when Sony had the PlayStation 4 case and they passed it to another person? That was cool and all, but I know in the back of my mind I was just like, they just doing that to ease you in. They're trying to fucking ease people in to get used to the digital shit. Why do you think people watch shit streaming shit online? They get that's how they start. That's how it starts. And that's not a spiritual enlightenment thing. That's a fucking common sense thing, man, if you just see it. Instead of you sucking your fucking thumb and be like, oh, seriously. Because that's the point of retardation and stupidity that makes me look at a person and tells me that you don't give a fuck and you deserve to literally fall in a pit and no one doesn't deserve to fucking save your ass. Because the world would be better off if you gone. Literally. Are you serious? You can have kids? No! You don't deserve it! You don't deserve it. Literally. Do you really think stupid people that can literally be like, oh, let's blow this up, just because, let's just do it, even though they know the consequences, right? You're dumb. You're going to, all right, then give people like that literally nukes to an atom bomb. Give them that. Go ahead, give them it. See what will happen. And then you're going to say no, right? Then agree with me for once, you dumb motherfuckers. The trolls that want to fucking protect shit. And the people that want to report shit. For example, it's like, come on, man. And those are the people that go to my enlightenment videos and then come here and want to fucking talk stupidity. That's not to my subs. And you guys know that. And I respect you and love you for that. Because you know what you don't do. As you know. You know? Because obviously there's going to be people around here that'll be like, oh, how dare you say that? I'll be like, yeah, because you do that. That's why you coming back at me. Because you lash out. Because you know you do that. This is the shit that bothers me with these companies, man. Companies like 2K, Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar, and Square Enix, they get away with shit like this. And then people want to be like, oh, okay, let's go. Let's follow this gaming trend. For what? What trend do we need to follow? For kind of loud, my friend told me not so long ago that that they were trying to promote that all physical gaming's dead, and he's like, he's basically saying, shut the fuck up, stop that shit, stop trying to push that trend. And I'm like, thank you. In a way, we're actually kind of killing it if you really think about it, because if you go to stores right now, gaming stores especially, there are tons, and I mean tons, of physical games. Like, if you go to GameStop, just alone, it is so much. Freaking, sorry for screaming, freaking Walmart. I'm like, holy shit. It's like the 90s again with all fucking video games. Yeah, some of them might be remasters and shit, but some of it's new. Shit that you never seen before from different companies and other companies making their own shit, sequels to other shit that people haven't seen in a while. Collections and shit like that, anniversary collections. Shit's really good with games right now, guys. And people just want to fucking complain about the what? The main course? While you have other main courses that are way better than the main course that you're paying attention to? That's for the people that are fucking pissing on GTA trilogy right now. To be honest, I'm just like, guys, if you don't like that, that's fine. There's a lot of entrees over here, but you stop paying attention to this like that's the only entree. You know? You could be playing Dragon Quest XI. You don't have to. That's just an example. The reason I always point that out is because I love that game so much. I can't. That's how good it is, guys. That's how really good it is. Most people are like, oh, you're hoping it too much. But really, if you were in my situation that played Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15 and got a sour taste in my mouth, like really, really bad, and then I played Dragon Quest 11, you damn right I would call that shit a masterpiece. You know? That's just me. If you physically went through that process and you felt the way I felt, you know? If you didn't, that's fine. People are different, you know. We might see different views and all that shit. But moving on. So, yeah, this whole thing with microtransactions with 2K22. I mean, it's submitted. If this is 100% true when it comes out and stuff, it's to be honest, it's 100% submitted that this thing's dead. It died on arrival, basically. And the thing is, it was gonna die on arrival anyways. You know, it was going to die on arrival anyways. 2K can't save this game. The slurpers, if you want to call them, can't save this game. It's done. It's over. WWE is going to move on to another company that will make their video games. And to be honest, it doesn't look good for any other company that will make it. Why? Because I don't think they can make it good. What, they going to go to EA? Are you kidding me? No. Who else are they going to go to? The only way they can go is literally to beg for Ukes. That's the only person that they can go to because they know what to do with it. Well, who else are they going to go to? Maybe there is another, video game company that knows about wrestling now, but will they be really that good? And would WWE even trust them? Especially if it's just a small company? Will they even trust a small company with that? You know? Maybe they will. Maybe because it's a small company, But who knows? Who knows, man? I'm not WWE. Thank God I'm not. Fuck that shit. I'm just happy I'm me. you know? You know? Because, to be honest, I would not like to be 2K or Take-Two Interactive right now. Microtransactions for 2K22 and then pissing off World Wrestling and Entertainment in the process too? I don't know, man. You're asking to just spare tides with each other. And to be honest, maybe that's by design. Maybe you're doing it on purpose. Maybe you look at this as an opportunity to be like, you know what? Maybe we should just get out of our contract with this. We don't want to do this anymore. So let's just make this game. It might be bad. Let's just make it bad on purpose just to fucking get out of here. Will they do that? I don't know. These companies, look, some people might be like, oh, they won't do that. They waste their time and money on the company and shit like that. But when a company has a lot of money from other games that they have, like fucking like, oh, I don't know, like GTA and GTA Online, then I think they'll be good if they, oh, I don't know, sacrifice a few games to the devil, basically. You know? I don't know, guys. That's just me as a fan. It's sad to see this to a wrestling game, to even any wrestling game, to be honest. No product should be like this. First of all, a product should take time, effort, and care, but that wasn't what they were going for, and that's fine. That wasn't your goal. Your goal was to piss people off and take their money, and to be honest, it worked. It worked. It did. It worked. I don't know for how long it will work for you guys, but it worked. It did. However long it will work, it worked. And if you become a dying company and you're no more in, I don't know, maybe 5 years' time or maybe 20 years' time, if it happens in 5 years' time, that's how you know you really, really fucked up. Right? But who knows, man? Who knows? All I have to say is, guys, that if if you think this is a positive, I don't know what to tell you. This company has told people that they don't care about you. They don't care about wrestling. They just care about money. They don't care about making a product that is good so they can get more money. You see, that's how it works. If you want something good, you get more money. Right? If something is good, you get more money. If you get something bad, you're not going to see that money return. Even if it is a lot. First, you might get a lot, and then slowly you won't get nothing. Was it worth it in the end? It's almost like a gambling type of thing, man. Are you in the gambling business? Are these video game companies in the gambling business? Is that why they're doing the way they're doing? Because the way they're playing these games is like literally a fucking roulette game when you really think about it. And all of us are part of it, and we don't know it, and we're the idiots for not realizing it. And and the video game companies are like, what are you talking about? I thought you knew. I thought we told you. You didn't know? Saying isn't so. And then they take advantage of it. Or they always have. You know? This is how I think sometimes, man. And a lot of people seem to enjoy that shit, man. You know? And that's cool. That's cool that you guys enjoy my little talks about video games and movies and shit like that. And that's how I feel about 2K22. If this game becomes just amazingly good for miraculous, like, if a miracle, if all the stars align for 2K22 and this game is a masterpiece, to be honest, I'll be in shock. I will be in shock. I will. I'm not going to get the game on first day. Hell no. I'm probably going to get the game at all. Hell no. Fuck that shit. I'm good. But if somehow it's a masterpiece, if I heard it's good, if people, even the people that talk shit about it, were like, actually, this game is actually good. Yeah, I'm eating my words, you know, then I would have been like, huh, that is, that is crazy. And to be honest, I'll say this right now. If 2K22 is amazingly good, I shouldn't do this to you people, but I shouldn't do this, but maybe I will, just for the fuck of it. Not to say I won't probably talk about it in the future, but this will give you an incentive of like, hey, he will probably do it earlier than what we wanted to, you know. If 2K22 is a masterpiece, I will review the Child's Play remake. And the reason I say that, most people will be like, oh, you did that on purpose because you know that shit won't be good. Come on. I had to up the stakes somehow, guys. Come on. Come on. It's now or never, basically. It's 2021. uh, but uh, I'm trying to think of something else, but that's the only way I can think. That's the only thing I can think about right now. I'm sorry to do that to you guys. But again, if this game is miraculously good, I would be in shock. I literally would be. But I'm not holding my breath. Because if I do, I'll just be suffering at that point. You know? It's good to go back, play those old wrestling games. For crying out loud, SmackDown's Raw 2010 on the DS is really good. It's really good. It's very underrated. Very. And I wish there was to WWE SmackDown's Raw 2011 for the DS, because they would have perfected it. They would have perfected it so good. But that game is still good. If you ever cross paths with it one day, you should get it on the DS if you haven't played it on the DS. You know, or if you're just planning to get a wrestling game on the DS just for fun. It has a good roster. You can't make a lot of people. You can't make chicks in the game, which I wish you could make female wrestlers, but you can't. Whatever. I guess you can make a trans. I guess if you're into that or you want that. Okay, I guess. But other than that, that is really it. The game is fun and should be played and should be talked about more. It's really underrated. It's another underrated video game that people should play. But moving on, I think that's really it for 2K22. But it is sad. Like, you have all these really good video games in 2K. You're not looking at none of them. Somebody is probably going to be like, dude, they got GM mode, and I'm going to be like, dude, is that all you care about? Are you really that blinded? Literally, that blinded? You can't see shit? Are you really that blinded that you can't see the fact that this company just does not care? They asking for more money from you. Really? For what? For what? What's it gonna be? Oh, you can't play as John Cena until you pay $50 or some shit like that. What's next? Oh, you can create your own superstar. Oh wait, you can't customize your superstar. You gotta pay up another $50. Sooner or later, you can't press start unless you pay $50. But I paid 60 for the game with the CD in it. Pay up, motherfucker. $50 to press start. Oh, and by the way, $50 to, start your gameplay. How far are we gonna get deep into this until people are like, enough is enough? Seriously. Oh, that won't happen. How much you want to bet they will try to do that, and then some idiot is gonna be like, yeah, let's do that. Whoever does that, hit that person for me. Can you hit him for me? And if it's a female too, can you have a female hit her for me, please? Like, just whack him over the face with a sledgehammer, with a baseball bat that has my face on it, going like this. You can paint me or do whatever you want with it. I don't care. Hey, most people might be like, huh, you know what? I'm still hitting CHUCKY in the face. Whatever. That's just probably for the trolls. But that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we see what happens with 2K22. I'm not gonna get it. We know it's gonna, sorry, but if surprisingly it doesn't, I will be in shock. But I'm not holding my breath.